It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
You are watching WFTA television.
There I am. Good grief. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm Bill. This is Late Night Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. Let's see who's here. George Valentine was in pretty early. Then Shaitan's Hammer, figuratively speaking, saying hello to everyone. Susudio is here. Jamie Sanders, good to see you. Megadan Collect says hello to everyone. Hi, Megadan. Good to see you. And Rickster is here. It's 11 p.m. Do you know where Jeff is? I don't know where Jeff is. Maybe he's working or maybe he's sleeping. I don't know. But pretty much we got everybody here. I finally got my camera working. Let's see what happens when we get figuratively speaking in here, who is going to be joining us tonight, taking Jones's place. Don't call me Rick here private. All right, Rickster. Whatever. Okay. Let us get our friend figuratively speaking in here with us. All right.
Whoa,
What's
Bill.
up, man?
Too much. Have me on the show. Got a lot of talk about.
All right. Let's see if we can. Let's see how we sound. All right. Let's see how we sound. I know that guy, says Rickster. All right. Jamie, go look for Jeff. No way. You go look for him. All right. You guys go look for Jeff. I don't know where Jeff went. Good to see everyone tonight. And we're going to look into a little bit of stuff today. We're going to check out what's been going on here, the news of the week. Mattel gaining the DC license. We talked about that earlier. We're going to do some more speculation on that. We'll talk about some Club Grayskull, and we'll look at some stuff that was that we found out is coming out. So we'll do all of that here shortly. But right now, I think it's time for one of our favorite segments. That's the memes of the week, and we love a good laugh around here, and the weird, fantastic toy community never disappoints. So let's check out what's been making the rounds this week, and we'll see how that goes. So we'll go right on into memes of the week.
Memes of the week.
Well, all right. Out here, is it guys' night? Sounds fun. Where are we going? No, psycho bitch, you're not going anywhere with us. Oh, great, my ex, says the Rickster. All right, man. Yeah, I think that is your ex, Rickster. I think you know this chick, and I think you've known her for a long, long time. You know a lot more about her than we do. Let's see what we got next on the list here. Oh, there is our friend All Music Fan 88 saying, "Hey gang, he finally got here." All right, good deal. Next, school today. We will be closed today due to a chance of wind. Back in my day, there are 10 tornadoes outside. Go in the hallway and put a book over your head. We'll be having pizza for lunch. Rickster says, "Look at the pics of her and me on the wall." All right. Megadan says, "Sounds like my crazy ex." Oh my goodness. Yeah, those crazy girlfriends. So we got here. Oh, Admiral Akbar reading books, traps, and how to recognize them. It's a trap. All right. Let's see what we got next here. Oh, yeah, Jeff. No phones are allowed in the bathroom. If you're in the bathroom for more than 10 minutes, a manager will conduct a smell test. And if they do not smell any number twos, you're going to be written up. Signs the management. There's a way around that. It's called liquid ass. They sell it over there on Amazon.com. Spray that. Hey, what's up, OBS? All right. Here we go. This is about the truth. When I say maybe I'll come, I'm not coming. If I say I'll let you know, I'm not coming. If I say I'm not sure yet, I'm pretty sure I'm not coming. If I say I'll try to come, I won't even try anything. If I say I'll think about it, I won't think about anything. I'm not coming. All right. Was that directed at me? Well, yes, it was, Jeff. So you better be staying out that bathroom there. And OBS says, I'm late, Ree. Not too late. You're just in time for the memes of the week. So that's right on time. Which manager got the job for smelling? I don't know, but whoever it is got to go in the bathroom and go sniffing. Yuck.
It's the one with the brown nose.
The brown nose. Here we go. Here's a way to get poor. Steal a man's wallet and he will be poor for a week. Teach a man how to collect action figures and he will be poor for his entire life. Mike Fee. Where is Mike Fee? Trying to read on edibles. A new little golden book there. It looks like Dad's ate too many brownies there as he's trying to read to the children. All right. Where is Mike? Where is Mike? I don't see Mike. Is Mike in the chat?
Only no.
Jamie. Next. Kevin, stop playing Space Invaders and get over here. Your pizza's getting cold. Never forget what we lost at Pizza Hut. Never forget.
I could never. And
Here we go. This is me after being at work for 1 minute. This is me at work. I'm pretty tired now. I think I'm going to go home. I ain't been there but about a minute. What was you saying there, bro?
I was just saying about that Pizza Hut one. I remember you sit there and play with the arcades and
Oh, this one was from Gojitron. DC looking over there at Mattel, and McFarlane's like, huh? What? We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that today. There's something going on here. Something going on here. Now, this is about true as well. My life got better when I realized that I didn't have to be nice. Nice got me ran over, stressed out, and then disrespected. I'm not nice. Now, I'm a good person. There's a difference.
yep, Ice has
There's a
gotten
difference.
me. Ice has gotten me.
Yeah. We're good people, but we're not necessarily the nicest people in the world. I can hear Morgan's voice, says Rickster. Yeah. In 1985, I said, I can't wait to see what the world is like in 40 years. In 2025, I missed 1985. Shaitan's Hammer says, I just want a proper 6-inch Superman and Batman. Well, you might just get that in the next year. Next year. OBS says, I'm both good and nice. I believe that. I believe that. Yeah, do you remember these? Your father and I are going out for dinner. Teenage me, 2 minutes later, turning on the spicy channel and trying to look at it. Rickster says 1985 was a good year in the movies. Yeah, it was.
Good year.
And of course, here we go. We're going to hit the upgrade button on that old Batman figure, and this is what we got. Oh, fuck. Go back. If you know, you know. Rickster had the descrambler. Daniel St. John, sad that the Superpowers line will be no more. Well, we're going to speculate about that later on, Daniel. You stick around after the memes of the week. We're going to get into that a little bit. We're almost done. We don't have as many memes as normal this week. This is what television shopping was like in 1974. Look at those big floor model TVs. Cinemax and the plan. Yeah, there you go there, Shaitan's Hammer. Ah, yes, them. The world is falling apart. Us Gen X kids. Have you ever had a bologna and potato chip sandwich? As the world just destroys around us, we don't give a shit. Those were furnitures. Yes, they were, Rickster. You guys don't like that other Batman? He looks fat. To me, it was nothing. Anyway, just a Superman Batman line. You talking about the superpowers there, Jeff? Yeah. We'll talk about that in a minute. Nah, there's more than just Superman Batman. Just a lot of Batman, Superman repaints in the line for sure. Back in the 80s, we didn't choose the thug life. The thug life chose us. Goodness gracious. Cinemax and the Playboy channel, my tablet did something weird. Yep, a bologna and potato chip ketchup with potato chip sandwich. Yeah. And
God, I remember this.
here. Now, Superman does need his ass kicked for this because he could have just saved that woman without having to put Batman and Robin in that kind of a danger just to try to get this woman off of this canoe before it goes over. I mean, he can fly, right? Lord have mercy. Now, here's another reason why my generation is tougher than the current generations. Look at that slide. That's dangerous right there, bro. And probably the temperature of the surface of the sun as well. Hot. That slide is suicide. Yes. Nice to meet you. We've met before. Oh, really? Oops. My memory kind of doesn't work sometimes. So yeah, I've been there, done that. The meth heads at the gas station watching me walk out with a case of beer and a hot dog after telling them I didn't have any money. I don't have any money. I've got a debit card in my wallet, you stupid bastards, and you're not getting any money. And I am going to go in there and buy some potato chips and a hot dog and a drink with my debit card, and you still ain't getting nothing. Get away. Remember this? I can hear this photo. Can you? How's it go? I liked it when he fell off the cliff.
If,
What
eventually,
meth
he
heads look
always.
like most people. Yeah. OBS says meth heads look like what most people look like nowadays. Nobody actually reads Playboy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Price is Right. Yeah. I liked Price is Right in the Bob Barker days. Due to personal reasons, I'm going to keep posting memes instead of seeking professional help.
I would personally
Here
say
we go. Yeah. Here we go. Little kids get in the middle, bigger kids on the outside, and the strongest kid will try to push it fast enough to sling somebody off of this thing.
those things were.
Your Sith name. Yes, they were. Here's our Sith name, Darth. Your first name spelled backwards. Well, it looks like that Suna Mazaloom says Darth Anus. I hate this game. Victor says he's seen kids puke on that merry-go-round. I have too. And finally, the life of a Gen X kid. Wake up and immediately go outside and play with dangerous things in dangerous places. Show up for dinner 12 hours later. Parents are surprised to find out that you weren't home. Eat microwave food alone while watching TV. Read in bed with a flashlight. And 5, repeat it the next day all over again. I was only half following the chat when the whole seek help thing started. It's what got my attention. Oh, poor old Suna. Yeah, Darth Anus. Those were the days, weren't they, Rick? Well, that's memes of the week this week. What we're going to get into next? The big news that's got the toy world buzzing. Mattel getting that DC license back in 2026. This could change everything for DC collectors. John, what's your reaction to this news about Mattel getting that DC license back?
I am excited for it. I'm stoked. To be honest, again, this could be just motion picture type things, but with things as they are, MOTU, they're trying to keep Origins alive. After Thundercats, could they do a crossover with DC? Yes, they could. Do I see them doing really with superpowers? Not really, not necessarily. There's just too many variables with that. I don't see that. But with Origins, I see it. With 6-inch figures, I can see that. Just don't see it any other way because trying to keep it alive. It with Masters of the with Thundercats. Possibilities are endless with that. Excuse me. Sir, I can.
There we go. All right. Crikey. I had to stop what you're saying. I'm going to look here at this article from comicbook.com, and I'm going to go down and read a little bit of this to you guys. It's a little bit of speculation on what's going on. There's, we got some reveals from both DC and Mattel at Toy Fair this week. Will allow Mattel to once again hold the global licensing rights to develop and market a full range of DC themed action figures, playsets, and accessories, role play products, adult collectibles. All right, so that's going to roll out in the second half of 2026. We've got some time before the license switches hands. And what does that mean? Will McFarlane Toys, will they be able to continue to produce DC more? I don't know. Once the new deal begins, it would seem that McFarlane will no longer produce any DC figures. Hey, look like somebody gave Jorgensen a membership. Thank you. Who's been giving memberships there, John? Let's look over here and see.
So Studio gave that membership.
Oh, good deal. Thank you. With the chat. Yeah. Oh my, says Susuyo. She's been a member for 20 months. Wow. There we go. My chat's way behind. Got a lot of latency going on tonight. A lot of problems, but we're kind of trying to work through it. Super says Shaitan's hammer. He's always had problems with the Todd father about the this coming to an end as far as the superpowers line is concerned. And I did see some speculation over on some of the Facebook groups that Todd says that he will continue producing toys into 2026. Well, of course, because he's got until the middle of 2026 to get done what he can before he loses his license to Mattel. So once the new deal begins, it would seem that McFarlane will no longer produce any DC figures. As the press release does include adult collectibles, that would seem that McFarlane will no longer produce the DC Direct line, as either Mattel will take that over or it once again be its own department within DC and Warner Brothers Discovery. So I don't know. Then there's the matter of Superpowers line, which has become a successful new line under McFarlane's DC banner. The switch up means that the line will likely end, and it remains to be seen if something Mattel will be interested in picking up or continuing, or if that's even possible. My take on that is kind of similar to what John was saying, but my take on that is DC is going to produce 6-inch figures like they were before of the DC line. There will probably be taking over the kids line as well from Spin Masters, and if you have any hope of a Superpowers line being, it would be that kid line. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't even think they're going to use the Superpowers branding. I think as soon as McFarlane finishes what he's got planned for Superpowers, that's going to be the end of the Superpowers line. So yeah, that's what we got. I'm busy over there. Thank you, Susudio. Thank you, thank you. Did everything freeze? Uh-oh. Are we frozen?
I'm not thinking we're frozen.
We're not frozen. We're it still looks like we're going here.
Yep, we're still going.
Yeah, I mean, all right, good. Good. All right. So I'm hoping you guys can hear me. I don't see me talking, so that could be an. There we go. There we go. It's just a little bit of latency going on there. So thank you, Susudio, for all these memberships that you're giving out. Thank you so much. And moving on along, where was I? I had this I really do think that, that we're going to see something completely different coming from Mattel. I think we're probably going to see a crossover of some sort with the DC heroes and MOTU, kind of in the primal age kind of thing. Because hey, that was a line that did very well, and I think they would love to try that out reels with the MOTU Origins. But unfortunately, our superpowers line, we're going to see that come to an end. Now, I don't know how many more waves we got until the middle of 2026 or what we're going to see out of that.
It's up in the air for real, because I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't do something see primal age type origins in an origins fashion, because the simple fact is that you already have all the trade and swappable between all the other lines that have been made the same exact. I mean, lines that are still coming out. The toys of today have a little bit more imagination to them. Our action figures, similar to Legos, if you think about it, because it's poppable, it's swappable. The foundation for building that we didn't have back in the 80s. We had the cool figures back in the 80s, but now we got swap.
We got a lot of latency issues going on here. Yeah, we're losing viewers off of this
Am I going
latency
too
issue. This is bad. All right, I apologize, folks, but this latency is getting really rough tonight. But moving right along, I want to talk about Club Grayskull real quick, and I do have a. We can look at on that. Gold membership on $9.99. Getting members only items, access to public select public sales, members only polls. I mean, for only $9.99 a year, this isn't too bad, but I'm not sure why I want to join this, but it may be for you. So a lot of people are really excited about this. Now, what does it mean? It can mean a lot of for the filmation style figures to be released. We've already got that in the cartoon collection. I'm not sure what's going on here. I think that what we're going to see is this is a way of continuing to release these origins figures and not have to worry about them selling out so quickly and all that kind of. Well, you know, Rio Blast is, I think he's still available, so I don't know. And you know, a lot of people are excited about this. I don't care, because I think I've told you guys that once I got Modulock and Rio Blast, I was done with Origins, and I'm not buying. Fright Zone just came out. Let's talk about that Fright Zone. Speaking of which, it looks like it's going to be a wild addition to the collection. Let's go look at it. I think I've got it up here. Let me transition over to that. Take this off the screen and go to that next one right here. All right, so what do we got? Well, we've got this Fright Zone thing here. I don't like the monster. I think the monster should be a worm. But it is what it is. The birds look like they're removable from the tree. You got a couple weapons here you can add to it. Here's the front side. Then we got the monster coming out of the hole here. There's the birds in the tree, and there's the inside. So we're going to have an inside this time instead of just blank on the outside. And there's our monster, and there's the inside. Fright Zone playset. I don't know what do you guys think about the Fright Zone playset? I'm curious what you guys think about that. Superpowers line has been a really mixed bag, says Daniel St. John. Some really great figures to get, JSX etc. vehicles and some good sculpts. Too few females or villain characters. Good prices. Too bad it's going to be gone. Yeah. Delay. We hear your voices, but video delayed. Yeah, we're gonna stop a lot of what's causing this and just get to me and John on the screen. A lot of what I had planned, we're just gonna have to transition out of this. I'm going to get this off the screen first of all. And come back over here. And I need to get back to this point here. All right. Let's see if we can get us down to somewhere where it's not so bad. And maybe catch up a little bit. All right. All right, there we go. Hopefully we can get things back on track. Sorry about that. There is no way Mattel does not do a MOTU crossover. They have the crossover bug. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. Don't swallow that toothpick, John. Stuff happens. Yeah, it does. Trying to continue on with this show. Do 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 do.
I now I'm kind of up in the air both ways with this Fright Zone. I like it and I don't like it. I like the monster, but I don't like the monster. I think should have stayed with the worm, but I can use this monster out and maybe create my own type of a worm type monster to come out, because it looks as if when you look at all the pictures, it looks as if you can have the monster come out of either side. So the cage is actually swappable to either side. Wonderful. Tree with the birds, and if the birds are removable, then it gives it a different aesthetic. But for the most part, to me, this is a pass, because even though I didn't have the original Zone, I've never owned one. This would be an easy pass for me if I owned one, or if I didn't own one, just because the simple fact is I know what the original Fright Zone was. I'm more aesthetic to that.
All right, I'm gonna catch up on the chat real quick here. I hope this I'm trying to catch up here. Let me get up to the top here. All right, the modular nature actually helps. It means that they will only have to do a little tooling with the new 5.5 bodies are built for. Jeff says that he's not bothering with Club Grayskull. He did that crap for 10 years with classics, and the line he wanted is just about over. Cartoon collection is not part of this. Richter says, I hope it's not the black Grayskull. I demand a refund. I already got it. Fright Zone sucks, says Jeff. It's worth $20. Richter's excited for the Fright Zone. Richter says the inside looks like the outside. Jeff says nothing to that thing, just like the vintage. All right. Shaitan's Hammer said, for the moment, I am planning on getting it, but still toying with the idea of making my own. The Fright Zone isn't a complex design when you think about it. Hey, George Valentine, I saw you earlier today. Glad you could join us. The weapons suck, says Rick. I wish they were new ones. I don't think you can fit your hand in that hole if you wanted to use the puppet. Well, you can't fit your hand in the puppet anyway if you're a grown-up. If anything, they should have made an exclusive figure like an Uber Trooper or something. Yeah, that's one idea. But there are a lot of people excited about the Fright Zone. I think that the time has passed. I think that Fright Zone should have been released last year.
I
The
wholeheartedly.
latter part of last year, right before Christmas, is when that Fright Zone should have been released. So yeah, there's that. Well, are you guys ready for some music and fun? Good grief, it's been a hard show so far, so it's time to get some relief from all this messed up lag and crap. I do have a set of music and fun set up for everyone. Let me make sure I've got it set up properly. Yes, I do. So let's transition into our first little set of music and fun, and let you guys think about maybe some requests if you want to do them, and we'll come back right after this and see if you guys are ready for some more fun.
Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. He once was a true love of mine. To make me a cambric shirt, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Without no seams nor needlework, In the misty moors of Voldara, where legends whispered larks, rode a cosmic enforcer with a heart that left its mark. But by Hicks they called him a guardian from the stars, collecting tales in plastic from universes far. A He-Man sword glinting in the moon so bright, evil Skeletors rattle in the depths of night. Movie aliens lurking with shadows that could dance, a cosmic enforcer's bounty in its home's mighty expanse. But by Hicks the tale begins, where stars align with toy, guarding worlds within his grasp. But guardians, pride and joy, with masters of the universe and monsters grim and bold, he keeps the myths alive in every toy he holds. In a tattered jacket worn and boots that knew the earth, he combed through lands both near and far in search of priceless worth. A Frankenstein in silver screen and Dracula's icy stare. But by Hicks the stodge collector ever tread with care. Through galaxies spanned in plastic under emerald skies, he found his peace in relics and every child's cries. From Dublin to the stars, uncharted tales he'd weave and winged. In Boba Hicks' timeless journey, the cosmos intertwined. But by Hicks the tale begins, where stars align with toy, guarding worlds within his grasp. But guardians, pride and joy, with masters of the universe and monsters grim and bold, he keeps the myths alive in every toy he holds. In the misty moors of Voldara, where legends whispered larks, rode a cosmic enforcer with a heart that left its mark. But by Hicks they called him a guardian from the stars, collecting tales in plastic from universes far. A He-Man sword glinting in the moon so bright, evil Skeletors rattle in the depths of night. Movie aliens lurking with shadows that could dance, a cosmic enforcer's bounty in its home's mighty expanse. But by Hicks the tale begins, where stars align with toy, guarding worlds within his grasp. But guardians, pride and joy, with masters of the universe and monsters grim and bold, he keeps the myths alive in every toy he holds. In a tattered jacket worn and boots that knew the earth, he combed through lands both near and far in search of priceless worth. A Frankenstein in silver screen and Dracula's icy stare. But by Hicks the stodge collector ever tread with care. Through galaxies spanned in plastic under emerald skies, he found his peace in relics and every child's cries. From Dublin to the stars, uncharted tales he'd weave and winged. In Boba Hicks' timeless journey, the cosmos intertwined.
Building entire and just crushed and crumbled. I'm not sure if it's safe to report from my vantage point. I really need to leave. So the sensors inform me that the surrounding areas are in ruin. I see some people running now. In the opinion of this reporter, if this nation, or in fact the world, ever needed heroes, that time is now. That time is now.
Justice return after these messages.
So, this is where the evil horde hides out.
The Fright Zone! You put it together, Fright Zone, He-Man, Hordak, and Man-at-Arms figures each sold separately.
So nice of you to drop in for lunch.
The Fright Zone! The Fright Zone! The Fright Zone!
Your overgrown lizard doesn't scare me, Hordak. Oh, no!
The Fright Zone! The Fright Zone playset, new from the Evil Horde and Masters of the Universe collection. Action figures each sold separately from Mattel.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not gonna try it. You try it. I'm not gonna try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
When you bring life home, don't tell the kids it's one of those nutritional cereals you've been trying to get them to eat. You're the only one who has to know.
Lex Luthor has Superman trapped. He's using kryptonite to destroy his powers.
Now you'll tell me why Superman peanut butter tastes so great. Never. So fresh roasted, so creamy, so yummy. Then its secret will be mine, all mine. Yay! Foiled again! Just wait, Superman. I'll find out.
Superman peanut butter. Its strength is its great taste.
Secret Wars!
Marvel supervillains are coming!
Secret Wars!
Can the Marvel superheroes stop them?
Marvel supervillains and superheroes figures each sold separately. Here, Doctor Doom and the Doom Platoon, Magneto, Dr. Octopus. There, Captain America and the Champions of Freedom, Spider-Man and Wolverine.
Secret Wars. The secret's out.
Dr. Doom and Spider-Man, the Marvel Secret Wars collection. Other figures each sold separately. From Mattel.
Don't pout, check it out. That's gonna show you what work's about.
Penny, penny, oh penny.
You're gonna make a good penny when you know you have many talents. Name 4.
I can cook and fix a car, read a book and gauge the stars. What kind of jobs am I good for? Tell me.
Chef, engineer, journalist, astronomer. What you like to do today can help you find a job that pays planet.
Penny, penny, oh penny.
You're gonna make a good penny when you know you have many talents. Name 4. I can sketch my math is strong, build a desk, sing a song. What kind of jobs am I good for? Tell me. Painter, computer whiz, carpenter, showbiz. What you like to do today can help you find a job that pays planet.
Every one of us has got what it takes to with some thought.
You can make your dreams come true by finding out just what to do. Study, plan, train.
All right, we are back, and OBS says she was a chef, but it's harder than Walmart to be a chef. I believe that, OBS. And we're getting ready for another set of music and fun, and I believe that OBS had a request. So let me run in there and get in the studio and fix it up so that she gets her request. Hang on just a second there. And everybody's over there speculating about the word that came out that Mattel's getting the license back for DC Comics. So there you go. I mean, it is what it is, folks. It's just going to be what it is. Let me add OBS's request in here. And Jeff, I saw you gave us a $5 super chat, man. I appreciate that. If there's anything that you, in particular, that you want, let me know. Same for you, OBS. And I will try to get that set up for you guys. OBS said she wanted some Drunken Sailor, so we can set you up for some Drunken Sailor. And I tell you what, Sue Studio, I've got a special thing here for you, one that you requested a long time ago, and we set it up. Hey, Nightwing, we said I'm gonna set this up for you, OBS, for that $1.50 super sticker that you just gave me. So we'll take care of that. There we go. Get out of the studio there. And so Nightwing here with us. Thank you, Studio, for that $1.49 super sticker there. And we're going to get set up for another set of music fun there, John, as we continue trying to get through a hellacious night here on Warrior Fantastic Toy Adventures with the lag situation. I think I had a little bit too much trying to do there. But here we go. Where is Mary, says Richter. Well, she's sleeping probably. It's very, very late for her over there in the Atlantic time zone. So there's that. All right, here we go, folks. Another set of music and fun.
Ready? 2, 3. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Way, hey, up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Early in the morning.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Early in the morning.
Way, hey, up she rises. Way, hey, up she rises. Way, hey, up she rises. Early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning. Way, hey, up she rises. Way, hey, up she rises. Way, hey, up she rises. Early in the morning. Way, hey, up she rises. Way, hey, up she rises. Way, hey, up she rises. Early in the morning.
Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Early in the morning.
Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Early in the morning. Give him a dose of salt and water. Give him a dose of salt and water. Give him a dose of salt and water. Early in the morning. Way, hey, oh, way, hey, oh, way, hey, oh, early in the morning.
That's what we do with the drunken sailor. That's what we do with the drunken sailor. That's what we do with the drunken sailor. Early in the morning.
Way, up she rises. Way, up she rises. Way, up she rises. Early in the morning. Way, up she rises. Way, up she rises. Way, up she rises. Early in the morning. Way, up she rises. Way, up she rises. Way, up she rises. Early in the morning.
Zodiac on his chair flies. Cosmic path seen through his eyes. Guided by an orb's light. Balancing wrong and right. Orb of prophesy in hand. Navigates through starry sand. Good and evil he must weigh. Keeps the cosmic force at bay. Zodiac rides the galaxy. Keeper of the prophecy. Balance is his only creed. In the stars he plants his seed. Neutral stance he must uphold. Future stories left untold. Planets spin in perfect dance. Thanks to Zodiac's vigilant stance. Zodiac rides the galaxy. Keeper of the prophecy. Balance is his only creed. In the stars he plants his seed.
vigilance dance. No side taken in the fray, in the cosmos night and day, judging actions as they come. Zodiac's work is never done. No side taken in the fray, in the cosmos night and day, judging actions as they come. Zodiac's work is never done.
The year was 1746. The place, Dromossie Moor. The site of the Battle of Culloden. The Jacobite forces were massacred. In the aftermath of the battle, 400 or so remaining soldiers were rounded up and taken prisoner, and from there transported south to Carlisle Castle. Once there, the soldiers were lined up. 1 in every 10 were chosen to be executed, and the rest sent home to tell the tale. Legend has it, there were 2 brothers, side by side in Carlisle Castle. One to be executed, and the other sent home. And one turns to the other and says, "Don't worry, we'll meet again. Ye take the high road, and I'll take the low road. And I'll be in Scotland afore ye."
By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny breeze, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. You'll take the higher road, and I'll take the low, and I'll
In a shiny helmet, I'm strut. Private director on the move. On the move. Selling weapons, making bucks. Cobra's got nothing to lose. Money stacks, they rise so high. Profit director, watch me fuck. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Mars profits never lie. Money, money, money. Cobra pays while bitches suck. Gold plated gear all around. Baroness sucks my dick. Get it, girl. Overcharged the commander. Make me rich. Ain't no shame in my kick. Money stacks, they rise so high. Profit director, watch me fuck. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Mars profits never lie. Money, money, money. Cobra pays while bitches suck. Cobra world in my hand. Weapons spread across the land. Profit director, pimp daddy. Got the plan. Making that money. Cashing in on demand. Money stacks, they rise so high. Profit director, watch me fuck. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Mars profits never lie. Money, money, money. Cobra pays while bitches suck. Cobra world in my hand. Nothing spread across the land. Profit director, got the plan. Making that money. Cashing in on demand. Money stacks, they rise so high. Profit director, watch me fuck. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Mars profits never lie. Money, money, money. Cobra pays while bitches suck.
All right, we back on. We back on. Yeah, they've been talking about the new mask stuff that's coming out. I think you know a little bit more about it than I do there, John.
Yeah, I've been following it. So I always forget the Loyal Toys or something like them and Hasbro doing a collaboration on several different IPs. This is not the only IP that they're doing, but this is the one that's being talked about. The mask stuff, first of all, we must remember. I remember it. Monday, September 30th, 1985, 4:30 in the afternoon, my time, Central Time, was the very first episode of Mask, the TV. It brought me into a toy line. This toy line I loved. It, to me, it's kind of a Transformer crossover, a Mad Max crossover, because you could the vehicles were meant to be in war type things. The vehicles transformed, characters, track Miles May, the helmets that they, and of course you got to think of 80s pricing for these toys. Yes, they were $10, $20, maybe $30 tops. We are now, fortunately and unfortunately, 2025, our rate of our fields of living and what's supposed to be what prices have gone up on everything. So these are the prices that I thought they would go with on this. Yes, I think they're a little steep. However, at the same time, these vehicles, this toy line is staying exact to vintage. We are getting extra things They are going to be things that make it look like it's shooting. We're getting things that makes the fire come out the back end of your hawk. And this is a great way for it to actually come to fruition. I don't think they're going to stop after these first 5. This is just wave 1. Let's see how this actually comes about, because this is an awesome set. We've been begging for this to come. How many years now? The loyal subjects, there it is, you're off the top. Loyal subjects, Hasbro itself. We've seen what Hasbro is by themselves, and they shoot themselves in the foot 90% of the time.
Let's talk about Hasbro for just a minute. I've been saying this for a while, and people have been asking me, "Do you think it's true? Do you think it's true?" Well, we see that it's true. Hasbro is going to start licensing out their IP for other people to do, like this Loyal Subjects is doing right now, so they can concentrate on video games and Dungeons and Dragons, because that's all Hasbro gives a shit about anymore, is video games and Dungeons and Dragons. And as far as Dungeons and Dragons go, they're going to stop with the tabletop stuff. It'll still be available, but it's all going to be moving to online. Will they still do books occasionally, but it'll be something special. It's not going to be like it was. And they're going to let these other toy companies take care of making toys for them, so that those toy companies can take on the risk, and Hasbro just collects all the licensing money. All about the money. That's exactly right. And Hyperdelic is excited about Todd not having the DC license anymore and Mattel getting it back in the middle of 2026. Todd still got a year to produce toys, basically the rest of this year and the half of next year. And I think the Superpowers line will continue all the way up until the very end. I don't think that Mattel is going to keep on producing Superpowers figures, but I do think that they will produce a kids line similar to it that's more or less like the Spin Master line right now. And yes, I do think that there will be a MOTU DC crossover at some point or another in the Origins line as a result of this. So, Richter says, what's new next for Mattel? Getting into some Remco? I don't think so, but it would be nice to see that done. But I wouldn't hold my breath on that one. Hyperdelic said he can't wait for Mattel to put out the new DC stuff. I think it's going to go back to what it was. 6-inch figures and a 6-inch line, maybe some better articulation than we've seen in a while, because we know that articulation continues to improve year after year. And I'm with you on that, Hyperdelic. Some MOTU DC. Who owns Remco? I'm not sure, Rick. I would have to look into that. 7-inch was a little big. Yeah, I wasn't very happy with the 7-inch figures that Todd McFarlane was putting out. I thought that it was a little bit too big. It just didn't fit well with. We've all been collecting 6-inch figures. Marvel Legends is 6 inches. It's all 1/12 scale. So when you get a little bit taller than 1/12 scale, you're getting out of scale, and you don't want to do that. And Todd wanted to be different, so I think it's going to bite him in the ass now that Mattel's done come back in. Thanks, Bill, for inquiring. Yeah. All right. So that's pretty much my final thoughts on the DC stuff, as far as what Mattel's going to be doing. And as far as the MOTU Origins line goes, I foresee a lot of what's going to be coming out next being available through this membership deal with Club Grayskull. I think that's a way of trying to alleviate a lot of pressure there. What do you think, John?
I think it's a good deal and I think it's a bad deal. Here's the thing. $10 a month, $10 a year. Wonderful. Will it really help you in the checkout on online? It's already stated in black and white. It will not help you. There's still no guarantee that you said just because you have that. Will you be able to vote? Or yes. Will you be able to do some other certain things with the membership? Yes, you will. But at the end of the day, that $10 a year, in my opinion, is kind of just a $10 money grab. $10. How many 999s can we?
You know, yeah, I was talking about that the other day when I did that that afternoon delight special. You know, first of all, if you read what they wrote on there, it looks like they're trying to get the FOMO in. Look, we got special exclusive figures coming out, and if you're not a member of Club Grayskull, you won't have access to these special figures. And you get a chance to vote on what's coming up next. So we're not going to let anyone just vote anymore. You got to be a member of Club Grayskull to vote. What are we voting for? Attack tracks and snake layers? I don't know. So we'll see. We shall see. But Sue Studio with a $2 super sticker. Thank you, Sue. We appreciate that. And we're getting ready to get into our last bit of music and fun, which will wrap up the evening. If there's something special that you want, Sue, let me know. Richter says, what worries me, all of the info that will be leaked out for those cheapskates who do not pay. I don't know, Rick. I'm going to be a cheapskate because I'm not going to pay $10 to be a member of Club. I'm pretty much, got everything I want out of the Origins line. They want to suck people in on those exclusives. Having said that, I bought in, says Hyperdelic. Well, and I don't blame you. I mean, a lot of folks have bought in. They $10 a month, $10 a year. It's not too awfully expensive for what you're getting out of it. I don't suppose. So yeah, it's not a bad thing. So I'm going to guess, Sue, that you probably want one of those songs like the hot tub or taking a crap on the company dime. So I'm going to put one of the okay. Yeah, I'll put the stink oil one in there for you, and we're going to get ready to play that last little bit of music and fun of the evening, which is nothing but requests, things that have been requested for tonight. So let me go ahead and add Sue's request in there, and here we go. Put that in there. All right. There we go. We got your request in there. This is mainly for the Powers of Grayskull characters, which is an easy pass for Jeff. I think Jeff may be onto something there. We've seen the Powers of Grayskull. Well, thank you, OBS, for $20. Oh my goodness! Thanks for the fun and company. We need another those PSAs from the 50s and some wrestling. Yeah, I'll have to get back into doing some of that. Good call there. Thank you so much. I appreciate you there, OBS. There we go. Why is it doing that? I don't want it to do that. There we go. Get out of that. Just curious what the figures are going to cost after the $10 membership. Probably the same price. Probably the same price. Laser Light He-Man and Laser Light Skeletor. Yeah, probably. Wow, $20. Thank you, OBS. That really rounds out the evening. Yeah, that rounds out the evening. Pretty special there. Good deal. All right. OBS, you get 10 songs. Well, what you want, OBS? You tell me what you want, and I'll put it in there. You've already told me one, and I put it in there earlier tonight. For that $20, you get to tell me anything you want. You let me know, and I'll put it in there. Laser Light He-Man got hinted at in Pixel Dance promo box. Yep. Thanks, everyone. You some good peeps, says OBS. OBS wants the pimp song. Well, we already got the pimp song. Let's play something different. Let me know, OBS, real quick before I get on into it, and we'll get it played up for you. I can cue it up. Because right now I got about 3 songs in the request list. I got room for one more, OBS. Let me know if there's anything in particular that you would like besides what I've already got in there. And let's see, Stinkor, State of Line, and Jonesy. All right, I will add one more in there for you, but my girl wants a pimp song. Put it on. Inspector Jones is already in there. Okay, we got Inspector Joneser. I heard y'all on that one. Let me go down here and I'm gonna add just one more in just for OBS. I know she likes. Yeah, we got the Stinkor one in there already, but I'm gonna get the other one in there so that everybody be happy. Everybody be happy. And I got you covered too, Jeff. I know what you want. So I'm going to add one more in here and we're going to get into the last bit of music and fun. We pretty much end up with the same old stuff on these requests. Go ahead, John.
I believe Hyperdelic is right on that. Laser Power Skelly. It's going to be DCC. Absolutely. I don't see why it shouldn't be.
Yeah, I have a feeling that, and I also think the powers of Grayskull are going to be part of that too. And Hyperdelic says SDCC with laser power Skeletor. Yeah, I could see that too. Absolutely. Lance Russell's Nose. Well, I think we'll play Lance Russell's Nose. Yeah, we'll play it tonight since you requested it. Let me get in there and get it set up just for you there, Susu. And that'll give us a plenty of songs to do for the request and probably get us out for the evening there. So let's add Lance Russell's Nose in there. Lance Russell's Nose is a good one to play.
Did we get a request for ink?
We did, and it's in there. It's in there.
Like the song.
Right. All right, so we'll play Lance Russell's Nose as well. We'll get it started up and queued up to play first. All right. We got a good set of music and fun set up now. And let's go right on into it, folks. Music and fun. Here we go.
Put out a new artist. A lot of people calling. The phones are lighting up this morning for the new record from Jimmy Hart. It's called Lance Russell's Nose.
I was listening to my radio late last night when I heard a knock on my door. I went to the window and I peeked outside. It was a girl about 5'4". She said she saw my name on a bathroom wall, so she thought she'd give me a try. So I locked the door and I invited her in. But when I turned on the light, she had Lance Russell's nose. She had Lance Russell's nose. Everybody she smiled and drives me wild. And Lance Russell's nose. She had Brooke Shields' hair. You should have been there. Boy, was I surprised. They both Derek Hill.
It's time to take a shit on the company's line. I don't even have to shit sometimes. I'm just hanging on as the time flies by. Getting paid to shit, getting paid to wipe the best 45 minutes of my fucking life. Getting paid to shit, getting paid to wipe the best 45 minutes of my fucking life. I knew my boss would spy on me, so I pissed on the floor to make it slippery. He tried to run really fast into the stall, but he slipped on my piss and smashed his balls. I said, holy shit, he might be dead, as I walked over his body with my wiener and balls all made out. You scream, you're fucking toast. I called the police and told them that my boss was trying to install a glory hole while I was trying to take a dump. So I pissed on him in self-defense, and my boss got arrested. Cool. Getting paid to shit, getting paid to wipe the best 45 minutes of my fucking life. Getting paid to shit, getting paid to wipe the best 45 minutes of my fucking life. Fuck yeah, it's time to take a shit on the company's time. I don't even have to shit sometimes. I'm just hanging on as the time flies by. It's time to take a shit on the company's time. I don't even have to shit sometimes. I'm just hanging on as the time flies by. Getting paid to shit, getting paid to wipe the best 45 minutes of my fucking life. Getting paid to shit, getting paid to wipe the best 45 minutes of my fucking life. To shit, and as the time flies by. Getting paid to shit, getting paid to wipe the best 45 minutes of my fucking life. Cool.
Inspector Jones is on the case, he's got a magnifying glass. Lost his hand controls online, now he's got a sassy sass. Blaming everyone he sees, from the mailman to the cat. Even God's on his suspect list, can you imagine that? Inspector Jones, clueless as can be. Blaming everyone in sight, oh what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, but his methods are so wacky, he's searching garden gnomes. Interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Joneser, not even you. Inspector Joneser, clueless as can be. Blaming everyone in sight, oh what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, but his methods are so wacky. He's searching garden gnomes, interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Joneser, not
even you. He's got a list a mile long of suspects near and far, from the guy who mows the lawn to the lady at the bar. His theories are outrageous, his logic's out the door, but we can't help but laugh and cheer for more. He's questioning the goldfish and the birds up in the trees. Even asked the pizza guy, did you do it pretty please? Inspector Joneser's on a roll, his antics never end, but we all know deep down he's just trying to defend. Inspector Joneser, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. Joneser, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape.
Oh, shit.
You got a glitch, isn't in the hot tub. You're making the water all fucking gross. You got a glitch, isn't in the hot tub. I don't wanna be stewing in your spooge. I got white hot rage, put your stupid motor away. I got white hot rage, I didn't sign up for the food cop, yeah. I'm trying to relax, soak up the heat, but you keep fucking slapping your stupid meat. What the fuck is your deal? You know there's other people here who don't need your tears. I got white hot rage, I didn't sign up for this food copy. I didn't sign up for this food copy. When she's in the hot tub, it's like egg drop soup. White hot rage, put your stupid motor away. White hot rage. Shit! Quit jizzing in a hot tub. Shit! I got white hot rage, put your stupid motor away. I got white hot rage, I didn't sign up for the food cop, yeah. I'm trying to relax, soak up the heat, but you keep fucking slapping your stupid meat. What the fuck is your deal? You know there's other people here who don't need your tears. I got white hot rage, I didn't sign up for the food copy. I didn't sign up for the food copy. White hot rage.
You live your life in the songs you hear on the rock and roll radio. And when a young girl doesn't have any friends, that's a really nice place to go.
you'd turn out cool, but they had to take you out of school. You're a little tough, you know, Angie, baby. Lovers appear in your room each night and they whirl you across the floor, but they always seem to fade away when your daddy taps on your door. Angie girl, are you alright? Tell the radio good night. All alone once more, Angie baby. Angie baby, you're a special lady, living in a world of make-believe. Well, maybe. Stopping at her house is a neighbor boy with evil on his mind, 'cause he's been peeking in Angie's room at night through the window blind. I see you folks have gone away. Would you dance with me today? I'll show you how to have a good time, Angie baby. Angie baby. Angie baby. When he walks in her room, he feels confused, like he walked into a play. And the music's so loud it spins him around till his soul has lost its way. And as she turns the volume down, he's getting smaller with the sound. It seems to pull him off the ground. Toward the radio he's bound, never to be found. The headlines read that a boy disappeared and everyone thinks he died, except a crazy girl with a secret lover who keeps her satisfied. It's so nice to be insane. No one asks you to explain. Radio by your side, Angie baby. Angie baby, you're a special lady, living in a world of make-believe. Well, maybe. Well, maybe. Angie baby. Angie baby. Well, maybe. Angie baby. Angie baby. Well, maybe. Angie baby.
All right. Well, that wraps up tonight. We got the Ducks playing, and good song, Bill. Thanks, says Jeff. There you go. I want to, before this night ends, I want to thank all of our super chatters and everyone who has helped out tonight. Mainly Susudio, who has been a member for 20 months. That's great. Oh my, she said. She gave a gift, 2 gifted memberships that I know of here. I think Boba Hicks, 3. Okay, Boba Hicks and I want to say Bjorn Jorgensen got gifted membership tonight. I don't know who the third was. All Music Fan 88 with a $5 super chat, trying to keep things positive from MOTU. Sue Studio with a $1.49 super sticker. There's that third gift membership. I like I said, I know Bjorn Jorgensen and Boba Hicks got memberships. I don't know who else got a membership tonight. Another super sticker, $2 super sticker from Sue Studio, and OBS with a $20 super chat. Thanks for the fun and company. We need another of those PSAs from the 50s and some wrestling. So she's giving me a heads up on what I need to get back to doing. I hear you loud and clear there, girl. Thank you so much. Captain Spaulding wanting to know where the Joneser is. Joneser's taking a break. We'll see what happens in the future. I'm hoping that he will be able to come back with us soon, but we'll see. OBS says, have a good night and tomorrow. All love you guys. Sorry I haven't chatted as much as normal. That's okay, George. Don't worry about that. What you got going on there, John, before we close out tonight? Let us know.
Well, I just got back to doing messing with my channel. I did 3 videos last week. I've got another couple of videos that are set up this week. Probably be another 3 videos. Set those out like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. I do have a live that I do want to do. I've got something in the works with 2 other gentlemen. We are not going to be co-hosts of each other. Show together. So if we're going to be co-hosts, then all 3 of us are going to be co-hosts or just hosts of our show. It will be titled MJM Wrestling. We will be doing some reviews, especially now that we Netflix with Raw and that is all the news. We'll be in the works of talking more about that and that set up and off the ground. Watch, ready, it's coming.
Absolutely, very good. And Richard says it takes talent to talk and hold a toothpick in your mouth like that. Pretty cool, yeah. Don't swallow it by mistake. All right, I hope he won't. And All Music Fan 88 was the one that got the other membership. So Jeff got the other membership. Congratulations, guys. It's got memberships. Thank you to Sue Studio. You guys that got memberships, y'all need to be thanking Sue Studio as well. And I just wanted to let everybody know that I had a great evening tonight. We had a little bit of lag problems. We didn't get to show off the club Grayskull stuff like we wanted to, you know, and the latency just got to us, and we finally just had to go back to me and John talking again. And we got into some good music and fun. We had some memes of the week at the beginning of the show. So great, wonderful weekend, and we will see you all next time here on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. Keep on collecting, stay fantastic. In the meantime, have a good journey.
Special thanks to the channel supporters. Without your help, these adventures would not be possible. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's adventure, please hit like, subscribe, and share the video.